Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Twins, Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jake Odorizzi gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Jake Odorizzi is a really good pitcher. Doesn't get a lot of respect for the quality that he has. Low to mid-90s fastball, great straight changeup, and more importantly, a curveball that he can throw at any time. A really strong 3-pitch mix. He's a pitcher, not a thrower.
Stepping into the box, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped high in the air. Sano has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Now batting, Billy McKinney. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Nope, that misses 1-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
The 1-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's Justin Smoke now. A ball and no strikes. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's got 2 hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Jaime Garcia, a Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Zach Granite the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Heading out towards shallow right. Richard has a play. 1 down. A chance now from target field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Robbie Grossman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Travis has it, and there's out number 2.
Batting third, designated hitter,
Eduardo Escobar standing in, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Escobar playing here in his age 29 season. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Outside and low, 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-0 is taken, strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Very weakly on the ground. 2 out, nobody on. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Here's Kendrys Morales. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is line to left, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category. Stepping in, Devin Travis. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Popped him up. Grossman moving forward, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, B-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And it's fouled away. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Grichuk, once a member of the Cardinals organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Three and 0 now. Be next. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Russell Martin now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ripped down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. 1 run is scored. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And it's not in time. He's safe as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's got 5 base hits in 27 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Yonhervis Solarte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Billy McKinney would be next. The 3-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Chopped weakly to the left. Adrianza is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Twins nothing. Leading off the inning, Miguel Sano, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. Travis fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
Stepping up now, Brian Dozier. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. The head-to-head line against Garcia. He's 0 for 5. Short, hit hard. Diaz picks it up. Throw and he's play at first.
Batting 6th, first baseman, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He drove in 1 of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. fouled off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up McKinney. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Twins are on the board now. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, inducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
Here's Byron Buxton now, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He was a 1st-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Target Field right after this. Stepping in for the Jays, Billy McKinney. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Again, another foul ball. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Buxton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Settling in now, Justin Smoke. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Liner toward right center. Buxton will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The batter, number 8. Designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Kendrys Morales. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Brown is finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Stepping up to the plate, number 46, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Catcher, number 46.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pilar moving in, and it drops down in front of him, a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Batting ninth, the shortstop,
Now to the plate, Ehire Adrianza, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Popped him up. Travis calls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
At the plate, Zach Granite. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch. Right over the middle, knee high.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Hit in the air out to right. Grichuk is after it. 2 down. Up next for Minnesota, Robbie Grossman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Two out with the man at first. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
You know, D-Row, even though we're early in this one, being down by 2, that's a huge base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, this offense won't quit, Dan. They're going to give their pitcher every chance. They were able to fight back and get it back to even. We got a new ball game on our hands.
Here's Miguel Sano, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now at the plate, Devin Travis. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Richard is retired, 2 down now. Now at the plate, Aledmus Diaz. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2.
That's out.
Three and one now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Popped him up. Adrianza is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Number 2, Brian Dozier.
First offering on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here's the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 3-2 one more time. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another full count pitch home. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Diaz scoops it up. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The center fielder, number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton now. First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face. And that one right down Main Street. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3. Down go the Twins in order. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Russell Martin now. It was a bases clearing double for him his first time up.
55. Russell Martin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder, Kevin.
Riding in once again, Kevin Pillar, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. One out, nobody on. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Another 2-2 offering. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Into the box now, Solarte. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch is taken. That's ball one. And there he goes towards second. Now here's a drive out to right center field. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 4-3 game.
Might have had the hit and run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch, so he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on a pitch for a double.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is fastball taken high for a ball.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 4-3 Toronto. Leading off the inning, number 46, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 46.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike one. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. 1-2. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Diaz brings it in, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Twins, the shortstop, Ehre.
So digging in now, Ehre Adrianza. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Digging in once again, Zach Granite. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And the changeup is way low that time. Granite stands at second with 2 gone. Popped him up. Martin moving to his left. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. 1 left for Minnesota. Score holds at 4-3.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here. Here's Kendrys Morales. His past history with Fernando Rodney, not great. He's 1 for 8. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Morales hits a little over the 270 mark. The 1-0 home. Misses for the 2nd ball. Three and 0 now. Rodney, a veteran at 41 years of age. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Striding into the box, Devin Travis, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. And a fast things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. That's by him for strike 1.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Richard.
Ready once again, Randall Grichuk. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Takes this the other way to right. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
That one had extra bases written all over it. Great sliding catch, and he also kept the runners right where they were at.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. His past history with Fernando Rodney. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Stepping in now, Russell Martin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Now the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Buxton on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now in the box, Kevin Pillar. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. Is a fastball down below the knees. Diaz at second with 2 down. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Granite ranging back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they open it up to 8-3.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Untitled Chapter. He'll take a look at ball one. His past history with Fernando Rodney. He's 1 for 5. In there, and it's even at 1.
1-1.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Twins 3. Digging in, Eduardo Escobar. He singled and drove home 2 his last time.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1 and 1. The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone all the way into the upper deck. Two runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
In now, Brian Dozier, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 41.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Still only one out in the inning. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
The next twin up, Byron Buxton. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that is going to spell the end for starter Jaime Garcia. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. James Hoyt takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Number 46 will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
1-2 to the Twins catcher. Missed with a slider.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in. but you can't be too cute either.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Santana over at second. Buxton is over at first with one away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Ehire Adrianza. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
A changeup over the inside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit hard down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Richard is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Twins 5. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Trevor Hildenberger will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Trevor Hildenberger.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Number 39.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Another 0-2. Nope. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in, Justin Smoke. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. The 1-0. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. No one out with a runner at second. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
He's set, and the payoff pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Kendrys Morales as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. And the 2-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Stepping in now, Devin Travis. Soft liner to the right side, and this will be put away easily for the out. One left for Toronto. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Zach Granite the next to bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
The 1-0. Swinging a soft liner that gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Granite on at first, nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Danny Barnes takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Eduardo Escobar will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
That's a ball.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Don't want to forget about it. Too high, and it's 3-0. Miguel Sano will be next. From the belt, kicks and deals. 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Another payoff pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Sano. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Barnes, a 6'1" right-hander. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A runner on first with 2 away. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Twins wind up stranding one. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Line toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Well, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Ready for another chance? Russell Martin. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. So 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Still even at 2-2. Grounded to third. Scooped up. Throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Kevin Pillar will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Here's the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-2. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
This one's down to third. He's got it. The Dozier for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Standing in, Untitled Chapter. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
Too low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Diaz at third with 2 away. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Billy McKinney would be next. Here it is, the 3-0. 3-1 the count now. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Now the 3-2 pitch gets him looking up around the letters. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Jays lead it 9-5. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Two balls and a strike to Dozier. Two and two.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Carlos Santana waits on deck. set. Here's the 3-2, and it's fouled away. Ready with the payoff pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So striding forward now, Carlos Santana. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed hooking just a bit foul. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Tyler Clippard enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there.
Well, you can't fault a fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Standing in now, number 46, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Clippard, 33 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box now, Adrianza, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. In there, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Back now in the Twin Cities for what remains of this production of Baseball on the Show. Matt Belisle enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping into the box, Billy McKinney. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Behind 0-2 now. Pause and the 0-2. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Striding forward now is the DH, Kendrys Morales. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Granite waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in, Devin Travis. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He's set and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the 2-1. He's taken high above the zone.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
McKinney stands at second with 2 gone. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 3-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Blue Jays 9 and the Twins 5. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Zach Brennan. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Travis ranging into the outfield, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Robbie.
Here's Robbie Grossman. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The victory would belong to Jaime Garcia if current form holds. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one to count. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready with another 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Fouled away. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Designated hitter, number 5.
Next will be the designated hitter, Eduardo Escobar. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Final strike for the Twins. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll get under it to make the catch. And the Blue Jays have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Blue Jays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jaime Garcia notches his 3rd win of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 9 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Twins, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jaime Garcia. His record is now 3-1. The loss goes to Jake Odorizzi. He falls to 2-3. 6 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond Wright Field on 3rd Avenue.